Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream tonight, this Wednesday night. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's good. How about we get started with this thing, this live stream. Hi. And wait a second, let's stop right there. Hold on. I forgot something. Wait. I'll be right back. And back on. This is what I forgot. See, Explodiarmus. We'll discuss the t-shirt in a second. Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to the live stream tonight. This is a live stream for the production of Tales of Valhalla, The Aftermath Chronicles, Season 3. We're in Season 3 production. We are primarily currently on YouTube. We have seasons 1 and 2 on YouTube. All you have to do is go to the YouTube search bar, type Tales of Valhalla, and you'll be able to see all the content we have there on YouTube. Tons of content, hours and hours of stuff to watch, entertainment behind the scenes stuff. So check it out there. And I was going to say, oh yes, we're currently in production of Season 3 here, and we're going to do some editing tonight. As you can see, if you were here last week or last time, we were working on getting all the voiceovers together for this episode, and this is we're working on episode 2 of Season 3, and I got all the voiceovers done, all the scripted voiceovers done, and so now we can start laying in the video tracks, the stop motion video tracks for this episode, and that's what we're going to do tonight. But before that, a couple of homework things. I have to say that this is a pre-recorded live stream, so it runs about 30 minutes because it's pre-recorded because my internet is very, very stinky and I can't live stream at this time. So I pre-record my stuff, so unfortunately I can't answer any questions, but if you feel free to comment on Twitch or Facebook, say hi or ask a question, I'll say hi back and answer a question in the comments. I usually monitor my live stream, so I should be able to do that just fine. And another thing as well, like to start this from the top. So as you see, I have a t-shirt here, and it says Explodiarmus, which is a quote from Lieutenant Dan in Season 2 of Tales of Valhalla. And this is part of our Tales of Valhalla merch line. And so two options to help support us for future seasons: www.cptov.store. That is www.cptov.store. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can look at a link in the description below, and you'll be able to see, you'll be able to go there. But you also can type what I just said, and you can buy some merch. We got t-shirts, and we got other things, a few quotable t-shirts, as well as a hoodie and a bunch of other merch. Purchase those. That'll help us start establishing a budget for seasons in the future, and any help would be welcome. And plus, you get some cool stuff. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there is also a link in the description below. If you just say, I just have like $1.05 to donate, there's a link in the description as well, just to donate via a PayPal link, that cash, and that will be wonderful as well. Looking for people to help out now in future seasons. Like first 3 seasons were my budget, but I'm going to try and establish a budget in the future, just because it's going to take some dough to do more of these. So with that, thank you, and for anybody who has purchased or will be, www.cptov.store. And it's like I get these live streams started, I gotta say a bunch of stuff now, but that is I think that's pretty much it. So let's get started with this, and it's basically just straightforward. We are going to be laying down video, and I actually was doing some special effects stuff starting out right there, if you see it. That is the water elemental there, just appearing invisible in the space that Mariko is. Just take a look at that a second.
Thanks very much, Sujoa.
Now, in this shot, we also need the water elemental there as well, so this is the first issue. This is the first composite shot that I used to add in the water elemental, and so now we'll take, let's see here, I need this shot. Now this is just a little bit of shot, so I think all I need from here is just one where the water elemental is not moving. So let's put that clip down the timeline, and we're going to have it above here. See, there's the water elemental there, and that should be fine there. I just want to see something. Where does the water elemental start moving? Where does water elemental move at all? Oh, right there. Okay, but until that time, doesn't move at all. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just leave it there then. Confusing my HitFilm. And of course, we edit on HitFilm Pro. HitFilm, you can find just www.hitfilm.com or fx.home, I think. And HitFilm is a wonderful video editing, special effects software. I use it. Check it out, and they have a this is HitFilm Pro is one I purchased, but they do have a free version, and I used the free version of HitFilm for years before upgrading to a one that I had to buy. But either way, worth it, and they have tons of tutorials on YouTube for how to use their software too, which is great. Very user friendly. Anyway, okay. So what was I doing here? Okay, so now what we need to do here now to establish this invisible effect, if I've never explained this before, what I do is I shoot one shot where it's just the regular miniatures, and then I shoot another shot like the same frame, so the same frame, same terrain, but I remove all the other miniatures and just add the miniature that I want invisible, and then just stop motion it into the length that I need it to be, in that space. And so that's what I do on the practical end, on the production end. And now that I have this here, what I first do is I take this clip of the one that I want invisible, and we're gonna put on a mask. This doesn't have to be this doesn't have to be a fancy mask, just roughly across. Like if I wanted to, I could have added something there, but I don't really need to, I don't think, because I think Mariko's just going to be right there, and well, let me see, hold on. Let's get closer, shall we? Okay, I'm going to be a little fancy, why not? And now we just add, oh, should we do that? There. And like so. And then I didn't do this to the last one, but there are, let's see here, in the mask area, you can do a feather and just give it a little bit of strength. And that should be fine. And now get the mask off, and we just go to the video clip itself and bring the opacity down to like, let's see here, and even let's see here, this feather strengthening. Actually, I'll bring it down even more. Just add it to 5. Doesn't need to be too high, but this just somewhere in the mid 40s, mid 40s, like 45, the opacity. And then we have a shot where we have an invisible water elemental there in the scene with the other miniatures. See? Cool. So that's basically how I do that with the how would I put it? With having an invisible miniature in the scene with other miniatures. That's pretty much how it's done. And so I'm going to move on to this next shot, which is basically the same shot. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mask from this one and just copy it, really. And then paste it over here. But unfortunately, what I need to do is just have a mask set up here, because I don't know why, like, they really need to fix this. You cannot copy and paste onto another project unless there's something else already there. Like if it's empty, then you can't paste. It's the weirdest thing, and that goes for like special effects and stuff too. You have to have something on there in order to paste it. I mean, it's a slight bother. I mean, but not a huge deal. But still, it's one of them inconveniences that takes more seconds to do things. Anyway, okay. So with that, we already have this set up, but in this one, let's see, in this one, we're gonna have the air. Let's see here, the air elemental talking. Actually, right there. And well, actually here, but we need to bring the opacity down to 45 still. So there. Let's see here. Actually, we need to have. We need to have their elemental talking. I'm going to go to here and see if that's a good spot.
He's saying he has to return to Aquila.
Yep, that looks good.
Saying he has to return to Aquila.
Of course.
Perfect.
What? He's saying he has to return to Aquila.
Of course.
Okay, so got those done. Yay! Looking good to me. Looking good to me. Yeah, I'll bring this up. If you can hear those.
We all thank you.
Oh yeah, I think you should be able to hear that just fine. Not that you really need to hear these voiceovers much. I know it gives a little bit away. But okay, so now we need a close-up of Kelda there. So we're gonna go to that clip. There we are. And let's see. that's good here. I'm gonna get my script. Let's see here. Yeah, so wait till she's done talking, really. Okay. Looking good. Alright, so we just need to clip that, put that on here, and boom. I don't think I'm gonna need all of that.
Health always be with you.
So... Not even that much, I don't think. Let's see. Alright.
Of course. We all thank you for your help, Sujoa. May the blessing of health always be with you.
Let's move back a little bit more then. Okay.
Of course. We all thank you for your help, Sujoa.
Alright, cut that a second. Just want to make those movements
For your help,
faster.
Sujoa. May the blessing of health always be with you.
I think that's good.
May the blessing of health always be with you.
Okay. So now we go back, let's see. Just gonna look at the close-up of Sujoa here. Let's just take it where Sujoa just starts moving there. Yeah, and then we'll go back to this wide shot here. My goodness, we're already over halfway done with the live stream. Time flies when... Well, time just flies. Okay. Alright. I think I like that wide shot a bit, so I think I'm going to keep it. Alright, and hold on. Just want to see something. Okay. Now I'll just have... it'll just be that the water elemental would already have faded or disappeared.
We all thank you for your help, Sujoa. May the blessing of health always be with you.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Now let's see, how long do they... Okay. So that's when... shotgun starts talking. So now I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take when he says something and bring it closer here. So adjusting this voiceover track.
I would have to say.
Okay.
I would have to say that riding a dragonfly bug across a volcanic wasteland is one of the most unusual things I've ever done. Wasteland is one of the most unusual things I've ever done.
Stick with it.
Okay, gonna cut this a second because I want that his talking movement to come in at the end here, and this just goes for a little too long.
The most unusual things I've ever done.
Stick with us long enough, and things like hanging on to a giant.
Actually, I think I need to move that even more.
Across a volcanic wasteland is one of the most unusual things I've ever done.
Stick with us long enough.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cut this again. And oh my goodness, we're already out of time. Let's just get to this part.
Stick with us long enough, and things like hanging on to a.
And what I do next is actually go to a close-up of Gimp. And then I'm just double check. Hold on. Double checking. Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna do that. Okay. And so there we have Gimp there talking.
A bug will end up being normal.
Always be prepared for everything. That is something the sergeant.
Hanging on to a giant bug will end up being normal.
Hold on a second. Okay, I'm doing something else. We have a little bit of time, so hold on. Alright, well, anyway. Okay, I have to work on that later. So, like I said, there's a lot of episode here that we still have to lay down video on. And I'll be doing that the next coming week or so. And yeah, we're about done with this live stream. And so before finishing the live stream, so that's what we got so far. And so I got to see a little bit and still working. So still getting episode 2. We got to lay down this video. Then we got to add all the sound effects and then re-add more voiceovers, all the special effects needed, and then the music, and then look over all it, render it, and then it'll be ready hopefully by the end of August. And just so you guys know, the next few weeks are actually going to be kind of busy. There's some personal things that are happening with myself and my family, and so I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to live stream on Wednesdays. I might be able to still post something pre-recorded, but it might not be a full half hour. It might just be saying, hey, this is really quick what's going on, and bye. And so just a little update, if that. So just don't be surprised if for the next couple weeks there is practically nothing when it comes to Wednesday night live streaming. But I will still be working on episode 2, season 3. So don't worry about that. I'll still be getting it done. So I might provide a little update saying, okay, here's where I'm at. Bye, and let that be that. But I just won't have much time for doing these live streams. I will be pretty busy managing some things. So you have been forewarned. Anyway, I will end this live stream by saying what I always say for those of you who are watching this on our Tales of Valhalla YouTube page. This is a edited down version of what is going to be probably a 30-minute live stream, more than likely. And if you want to see the full amount of this live stream, go to our Conductor Productions YouTube page, which you'll see a link in the description below, as well as a link description below our TLV merch store, or a way to donate to help us to help supply us with or start us with a budget for future seasons. And with that, I thank everybody for watching the live stream tonight, and we will see you next time when we do more or update more of episode 2, season 3 of Tales of Valhalla: The Aftermath Chronicles. We are going to get this done. We are just getting started. We got a lot more to do, but we're gonna get this done, and it's gonna be fun releasing it. So with that, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good week, and yeah, enjoy. Later. Have a good night. Bye.